Long ago, in the hidden heart of the great forests, there lay the ancient kingdom of Abakk. This land, untouched by the outside world, was home to a proud and mighty people, small in stature but rich in spirit. Their dark skin gleamed like polished ebony, and their long golden dreadlocks swayed with the rhythm of the wind. They lived in harmony, dwelling in mud huts that dotted the lush green land. One cool evening, as the golden sun dipped below the horizon and the village gathered for their nightly festivities, a great disturbance shattered the peace. The sky, once calm, erupted in a fury of lightning and thunder. A monstrous roar filled the heavens, louder than 1,000 drums, shaking the very earth beneath their feet. The villagers gasped, their eyes darting to the sky as a great metal beast, unlike anything they had ever seen, hurtled down from the heavens. With a deafening crash, it landed in the heart of the village, sending dust and debris flying in every direction. Some villagers fled, their hearts pounding with fear, while others crept forward, curiosity battling with terror. As the dust settled, a strange sight unfolded before their eyes. Giant beings, taller than any man in Abakk, struggling to emerge from the wreckage. A hush fell over the crowd. No one in Abakk had ever seen such creatures before. They were unlike the children of Abakk, their limbs long, their faces unfamiliar. Then one voice rang out, trembling with awe. "The gods! The gods have descended!" A great cry arose from the people. The villagers fell to their knees, bowing low, their voices lifting in praise and song. Drums thundered, feet stomped in joyous rhythm, and voices sang to honor the celestial beings that had graced their land. The village chief, a wise elder adorned with beads and feathers, raised his staff and gave orders. The women were to bring fragrant flowers and oils, and the strongest men were to lift these sacred visitors high above their heads in a triumphant procession. The strangers, bewildered and wounded from their fall, tried to speak. They pleaded for aid, their voices strained with pain, but their words were like the whispers of the wind, unfamiliar and unheard by the people of Abakk. The villagers only sang louder, overjoyed by the presence of these mighty deities. Then, from among them, the village head stepped forward, his wise old eyes keen. He noticed the red stains upon the strangers' garments, the way they clutched their sides in agony. These were not gods untouched by mortal pain. These were beings who bled. With urgency, he called forth the chief herbalist, an aged man draped in charms and cowries, his long golden locks swaying as he approached with his sacred staff, adorned with tortoise shells and ancient symbols. The people hurried to bring the finest fruits and roots of the land, but the strangers recoiled, fear evident in their wide eyes. The villagers paused, puzzled by their resistance. How could the gods be afraid of mere food? The chief herbalist knelt beside them, chanting in low, soothing tones as he prepared his healing herbs. Slowly, carefully, he reached out, dabbing a cool, fragrant paste onto the wounds of the visitors. A hush fell upon the crowd as the strangers, exhausted and desperate, relented. They watched in wonder as the pain in their limbs eased, the touch of the old man gentle yet powerful. The villagers nodded among themselves. Yes, the gods are tired from their long journey. We must care for them. And so the people of Abakk took the strangers into their village, treating them with the greatest reverence, showering them with songs and blessings. But the strangers, though grateful, knew a great challenge lay ahead. How could they convince the villagers that they were not gods, but mere mortals who had fallen from the skies? The night stretched on, filled with the echoes of drums, laughter, and the flickering of firelight. And as the stars twinkled above, watching over the kingdom of Abakk, a new chapter in their history had begun.